State to get this started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Gators offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust.
He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground from the offense. So Mississippi State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, coming up in this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking to throw on 3rd. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. QB draw. Finding an escape route. When they 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Bradford. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Bradford. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Gators are flying down the field. Makes the catch.
with these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To throw again. Takes a hit as he fired. Another incompletion on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bradford. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. A huge jump play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Shakes off the defender. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Bringing the heat. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Mason Blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever. But they will remember it was a W. We'll see a lot of games this week. A few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. This crowd on hand, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Rush is on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. Third down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick six.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. On his way from around the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback adapted. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Under fire. That's wheeled in. It's Johnson. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Gators send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Gator fans love to see their teams line up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple race back in the day. You had great offenses from Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they won't be able to connect downfield looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Zone. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Brings up 2nd down.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gonna look downfield again. He's got it. Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board.
Defense has got to do a better job around this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get close to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and with one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Time to change now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. A knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up the score. Mississippi State right back to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. Got a man. It's Farmer. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the side where this drive is over. You're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out market this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in? Maybe get a chip on this dude because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's 2nd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks and push down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Finds some fresh air. Run out of bounds and around the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Gator! He sheds tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
That's why, as a defense, you have to game tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
Mississippi State, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll try the run. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Mississippi State going up tempo. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Makes a man miss.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback determines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get to.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile when it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
Now, how does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the draw. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. To the air on first down. Snags it over the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not So being on the same page and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Going for the big play. Pulls it in on the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's in open space downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Bradford. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st down as they try to score one late in the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
The Gators will boot away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stuck. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can. It's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and that's got to start on this drive.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's got it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
On the play. And first down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Takes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. For the short hand, it's Perkins. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
Yeah, no mystery there. Third down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught. Running up play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
We've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Gator! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Another touchdown for this guy. He's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set a single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnhart. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs a starter on the first play. They need to be successful in productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive away.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw.
Open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off the field, this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Purdue. We'll let you...
Turning it on! That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
He's brought down.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They want to run this quarterback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st down and once more. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He's loose down the left side. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now at the same time.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Fakes his man miss. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short on the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Out of bounds at the 50. Brings up
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. He'll ride his man on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 for the 14. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They want that clock to run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll go to the sneak.
It's not sexy, it's not pretty, it's actually kind of old school because you don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go, high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They're going to run it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
He'll try to tack on one more.
for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Mississippi State, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it out quickly.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint,
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And man, is that just an indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Working that left side now. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Avery. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.